Born Christmas Day, 1971, to Margaret Sinclair and Pierre Elliott Trudeau, Canada's 15th Prime Minister, their eldest son grew up in the spotlight and an atmosphere of privilege. As a young man, Trudeau taught drama and snowboarding. In 2000, his emotional eulogy at his father's funeral put him on the radar as a future leader. Trudeau delivered public speeches, engaged in advocacy, and met and married media personality Sophie Gregoire in 2005. The pair were promptly dubbed the Kennedys of Canada. In 2007, Trudeau sought and won the party's nomination in Papineau, a blue-collar Montreal riding that was not a safe Liberal seat, but that he took by just over 1,000 votes in the 2008 election. Trudeau chose Papineau to silence critics, who dismissed him as a political lightweight, trading on his family name. He subsequently made headlines again as a young MP in 2012 when he won a charity boxing match against Conservative Senator Patrick Brazeau. The triumph was unexpected, but it and the Papineau victory highlighted one of Trudeau's key political qualities: his ability to win when the odds are stacked against him. The events also positioned Trudeau as a leading contender for the Liberal leadership, which he won in 2013, handily defeating more seasoned political rivals. His focus on youth, diversity, and progressive policies offered a sharp contrast to Prime Minister Stephen Harper's Conservative government, suffering from voter fatigue after 9 years in power. The Liberals surged from third place to win a majority government, with Trudeau becoming Canada's 23rd Prime Minister. Trudeau's tenure began with sweeping promises: climate action, reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, electoral reform, and restoring Canada's global standing. His gender parity cabinet made him the standard-bearer for progressivism at home and abroad. The Liberals introduced the Canada Child Benefit, cut middle-class taxes, and legalized recreational cannabis. On the international stage, Trudeau championed multilateralism, free trade, and feminism. Trudeau won 2 subsequent elections in 2019 and 2021. His signature initiatives included a national carbon tax, the renegotiation of NAFTA, and stronger gun control. On the international front, Canada's relationship with China deteriorated following the arrest of Huawei executive Meng Wanzhou. Canada's relationship with India also suffered following accusations by Trudeau that the government of Narendra Modi masterminded the assassination of an Indian activist on Canadian soil. Ultimately, Trudeau was undone by 2 black swans. The first was Donald Trump. The U.S. president's year-long tariff war with Canada in 2016 forced Trudeau to sideline domestic priorities to tackle the renegotiation of NAFTA. Trump's Muslim ban also inspired Trudeau's viral tweet welcoming refugees to Canada, which was followed by a surge in immigration. The second swan was the pandemic. Trudeau drew initial praise for rapid financial relief programs, but also criticism for vaccine procurement delays and vaccine mandates. In 2022, Ottawa was occupied by a freedom convoy, which paralyzed the nation's capital. That event galvanized the Conservative opposition and contributed to the election of a new Conservative leader, Pierre Poilievre, Trudeau's fiercest critic, who now appears poised to replace Trudeau. By January 5th, Justin Trudeau's political career had come full circle. He rescued his party from its third-place finish in 2013, only to return it to a possible third or even fourth-place finish were an election to be held today. Then, after the shock resignation of Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland on December 10th, the dominoes began to fall inside the Liberal Party. With the looming threat of a non-confidence vote when Parliament resumes in January, 3 of the 4 Liberal regional caucuses demanded that Trudeau quit, and with a general caucus meeting set for this Wednesday, Trudeau finally decided the odds were insurmountable. On January 6, 2025, he announced his plan to stand down as Liberal Party leader.